PRIYA Sudarshan. I am a ceramicist from Madurai, born in Pondicherry. My pathway has taken me through academia before I landed up in ceramics. The works I do seem to have a lot of tribal or those kind of voices, and there's a lot of pointillism. They use dots, so these kinds of imagery and texture shows up in my work. The pottery is very thin. It's all hand built. I don't use the wheel. Over time, I'm noticing that my pieces want to become lighter and lighter, and each piece is very intimate. I was always captivated by the wilderness, you could say, and in 2012 there was a group show of Auroville artists in Delhi, and I was one of 2 ceramic artists who went there. My piece was called Towards 108 and Beyond, Meditations on 9 and 12. That was a kind of complicated title. So I said, okay, I'm going to make 108 discrete objects which are somehow connected. And all the forms that I made, they look like shells or things that you find in the ocean. Very thin, delicate and light, and with a lot of texturing and so on. So I said, okay, I would love to place them on sand dunes. Not regular sand. I was thinking it'll look best in a white background because then the color comes out. And then suddenly I remembered that I use kolam every day to make these designs even outside my own home. So I said, okay, I'm going to get about 200 kilos of kolam powder and build something which looks like a sand dune and then strew these pieces on it. So I did a little test, making a little frame and covered it with canvas, plastered it, and then dumped kolam powder over it and placed a few pieces. So I made this rather huge floor installation, which was about 4-5 meters by 3 meters. And it looked like something that could go to Delhi. So the days went by. It was like there for like a 10-day show in Delhi, and people admired it. The day before closing, I had a call from the person who was running the show for us. She said, Rajiv Sethi is here and he wants to come and talk to you about your work. And so he asked me about the work and how I could see it being displayed. And I said, ideally, it's supposed to be underwater and so on. And then he had this brilliant idea. So, well, how would it be if you kept it under a glass walkway and people could just walk over this? And so he said he was interested. He said this would fit in the concept he's developing for Mumbai airport. The space in Mumbai that's allotted to me is much larger than what I had, almost 4 times as big as what was in the gallery. And then I decided the amount of pieces I have is not going to be sufficient. So I came back and I did some more. So now totally there will be 262 pieces, something like that. And it found a place to go. It was meant to be. Actually, at a certain point, I don't see it as my work anymore. It's like this muse which is always there. You've just been incredibly blessed that there is a muse which is active at a certain point. Let the piece be what it wants to be. It's like a child or an individual, and different people respond to it differently. It connected me personally back to this thing which I call dream time, which is the voices of the past which come through and want to express themselves and so on, and which grounds me with my ancestors, our common ancestors, something. I think people will respond to it as the way what is inside them. So I'll leave it up to whatever comes.